success. When we think of Central Asia, we often picture vast grasslands where herds of cattle roam freely. However, behind these images lies a booming cattle industry, bringing both economic and cultural value to the region. The cattle farming producers. These nations are developing specialized areas to optimize beef production, while also improving the quality of meat and dairy products. The people have maintained a nomadic herding system for thousands of years. Families still practice free-range herding, where cattle move seasonally across natural pastures. This method allows the cattle to graze on nutrient-rich land while taking advantage of nature with minimal labour costs. In addition, they raise strong local cattle breeds. These cattle are not only resilient to the arid climate, but also provide valuable meat and wool, offering good profits for herders. In the country has increased by 60%. Although this growth has boosted the economy for many farmers, it has also contributed to the degradation of grasslands. The people of Central Asia are adopting modern livestock farming techniques. At many modern farms, farmers use sensor systems and software to monitor the health, weight, and productivity of each animal. This helps to optimize the farming process, minimizing disease risks and improving product quality. The shift from traditional herding to modern feedlot methods is not only known for its resilient native cattle breeds capable of withstanding harsh climates, but also for developing important hybrid breeds. These hybrid cattle offer higher meat yields and tender, nutrient-rich meat, meeting the growing demands of the international market. Beef from Central Asia is distinguished by its bright red colour and evenly distributed marbling, making it more appealing on dining tables in Russia and China. In Kyrgyzstan, the famous Karakol livestock market is one of the most active places for trading cattle. Here buyers can directly inspect the appearance and behaviour of the calves. They often check the coat, skin, teeth, and this helps them to evaluate whether the calves have any issues with their legs or nervous systems. Once a deal is reached, the exchange of cash takes place right at the market. The calves are then transported to the farm to begin their new journey. Calves need their mother's milk during the first few weeks of life to develop healthily. Farmers collect milk and feed the calves using specialized bottles or tubes. After it shelters for calves, especially during the first few days to protect them from the cold, as their immune systems are still weak. In the summer, when the grass grows abundantly, farmers harvest hay to store as feed for the cattle during winter. The hay is either cut manually or by machines and then left to dry for several days under the sun to retain its nutrients. Once the hay is dry, farmers collect and store it in large storage facilities or barns near the cattle shelters. This ensures they have enough feed for the cattle throughout the winter when natural pastures are no longer viable. As winter approaches, storms. These shelters are typically built with insulated walls to withstand the cold. The stored hay becomes the primary source of food for the cattle over winter, ensuring that they receive enough nutrition. Many farmers also supplement the hay with grains or additional feed, such as sugar beets and oats, to boost the cattle's immunity during the colder months. The grasslands of Central Asia span millions of hectares, providing a vast natural resource for cattle farming. These grasslands are mostly found in arid steppes or highland regions, where the harsh climate is well suited for cattle growth. Thanks to the climate's shift from warm in the spring to hot and dry in the summer, in the winter, when temperatures drop, cattle are moved to lower pastures or shelters to protect them from the harsh cold. Hybrid cattle breeds can produce up to 18 litres of milk a day, in contrast to the 7 or 8 litres typically produced by local breeds. On small traditional farms, hand milking is still common. Farmers use metal buckets to collect the milk. On larger farms, milking machines are increasingly used, improving efficiency and ensuring hygiene. Freshly milked milk is usually filtered and stored for spoilage. The milk may be left for a few hours to sour slightly, and then gently warmed to around 30 to 40 degrees Celsius to prepare for coagulation. To ensure a continuous and stable supply, dairy farms need to be located near populated areas and trading hubs. However, in more remote areas, farms specialise in beef rely on longer intermediary chains. Because beef does not need to be consumed immediately and can be stored in cold storage or exported, cattle farms in remote regions don't face significant challenges in supplying meat to large cities or exporting them to the neighbouring countries. The demand for antibiotic-free and growth hormone-free meat is rapidly growing. Organic livestock farms in Central Asia are capitalising on this trend to supply high-quality, environmentally friendly meat that aligns with international preferences. Once the cattle are fully grown and healthy, farmers sell them to slaughterhouses or larger livestock farms. Most of the beef is delivered to butcher stalls at local food markets, meeting the demand tender, making it suitable for various cooking methods. Additionally, large cattle markets in Central Asia are where locals and traders gather to buy and sell cattle in bulk, serving both domestic needs and export demands. Central Asia has become a major beef supplier for countries like Russia, China, and many other markets. Beef raised on natural pastures is highly valued for its quality, thanks to the natural grazing methods and grass-based nutrition. The process of raising, trading, and processing livestock in Central Asia reflects not only economic development, but also a harmonious blend of traditional and modern methods. New farming models and diverse processed products have helped Central Asia establish its role